Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here once again, looking ahead to today's slate for the 22nd of August already. Yeah, hopefully you guys all did good once again as normal last night. A couple people did not do too good. Michael Porter absolutely sucked. I don't know what happened. They just benched him for the second half mostly. So yeah, it was very interesting for sure. Kawhi Leonard went off if you didn't have him. Probably didn't cash too good. Cash line was a little bit higher than the last couple nights. So anyway, we are back at it here again once again for a four-game slate starting at 1 p.m. Eastern time. It's just about what 5.5, 6 hours out as of this recording. So yeah, let's get into it. I think this is what game three of these ones here. Obviously, game three last night of the other four games. So as normal, if you guys need any FanDuel or DraftKings line of advice, let us know. All you need to do is hit us up on our Twitter. Once again, our sports betting won again last night. We had what did we have? We had Boston by 5.5. So they did win that one. So if you need any help on that, let us know as well on Twitter. So first game we have is Milwaukee and Orlando in this one. So Giannis is probably going to play Gordon. Game time decision here. For the most part, these prices are about the same. I don't mind Eric Bledsoe. You got to take the points here. So don't mind him. Middleton, I think he could have a comeback game here, but man, did he absolutely suck that last time out. Yeah, was not too good. Pat Connaughton randomly went off. I wouldn't expect that again. Giannis is Giannis. He has, I guess, a calf injury, but he's Giannis. Once again, I don't mind James Ennis for a $4,400 value play. Dude's been pretty solid, so I do like him. Very affordable. Gary Clark could be worth a GPP shot. Vukovic, the dude, he's killing it. Usage rate is pretty high as well. Still only 8,500. I do like Vukovic, even in a hard matchup here. How has Brook Lopez doing? Lopez did pretty good last time out, but I don't really like him. Moving on, Indiana and Miami. Yeah, the series isn't too bad. Indiana needs to get going though. They're down 2-0. Once again, Brogdon, solid option. It looks like they're not going to play none, I guess, or they're still conditioning him. I'm not sure. Anyway, Dragic still good play. Didn't do as good as last time, but still pretty solid. If for some reason Jay Crowder is out, that gives Iggy a little bit of a boost, as you see here. Only had 18 last time out, but 28 minutes. You can give him a shot in the GPP. Also, don't mind him on DK. Duncan, half decent. Rather have Tyler though. Oladipo, I still think's cheap at $5,900. He had 29 last time out. First game he had an eye injury, so he exited. So I don't mind him. If he got rid of those turnovers, the dude would have had about 33, 34 points. So very solid 5,900. Jimmy Butler's Jimmy. Don't mind Warren, but rather have Jimmy Butler. Bam, I guess had foul trouble last time out, so he might rebound for about 35. And a guy that's price isn't really that high is Miles Turner. Don't mind him at 6,500. Honestly, a very solid play, even if he gets you 30 to 33 fantasy points. Definitely a little bit of salary relief there at that center position. Hopefully, I have a feeling. I hope it's right. OKC is going to come back here game three and tie this one up. OKC has a good team, man. They really do. So, Paul's in play. Shea finally rebounded last time out. He is a little expensive, but 30 or 35, 40 in this one. Harden, you can look at him, but Davis is a little bit cheaper, and I like him. But Harden's Harden. Don't mind him. Not as productive as most people were thinking, but still a very, excuse me, very solid option. Gallinari's a little high for me. You can put him in there one or two. I do like Eric Gordon quite a bit. Um, you could look at Covington or Jeff Green. I don't know who's going to go off out of those two. Honestly, it's kind of a coin flip. Adams, I'd rather have Turner. Way more upside, in my opinion. Moving on, Lakers and Portland. We got Lillard. Apparently has a dislocated finger. He said he's going to play. If it's probably hurting him a little bit. Um, you can look at him. I don't know if he's a must-have, but always worth a look. could go off at any moment. If Lillard is limited, McCollum could get a little bit of a boost. I don't mind LeBron. I obviously would rather have AD in this one. Don't mind a little bit of Hassan Whiteside. He'll be very popular for sure. 5,100 prices getting up to him. And if you just totally want to punt, you could look at JaVale McGee. Has been looking pretty good these last two games here. Does not play any minutes, but he's very productive in the minutes he's given. So I do not mind McGee if you want to punt that position. So go give you a couple guys. I do like Turner. If you can get Vukovic, have at it for sure. I'm gonna go Anthony Davis here. I don't mind Davis Bam combo if you can't afford that. It's either going to be Jeff Green or Covington, in my opinion. Covington actually has been pretty bad, so probably not go Jeff Green. I guess you could punt with Clark. But I think the popular option is going to be Bam and Davis, but like I said, Clark or Jeff Green is solid for sure. Then we got Giannis. It's going to be hard to fit 80 in there as well, but we'll see what we can do. Put in Gordon there. Shooting guard. I honestly don't mind Victor Oladipo, as I mentioned just a little bit ago. And then move on over here. I do like a Dragic. That leaves you with 4,700, so not a lot of left over there. Sorry, not a lot of money left over. So you may not be able to get Giannis in there. Uh, if you are, you probably would have to get rid of Turner and go down to JaVale McGee. That still doesn't leave you with a ton of money, but it gives you 3,800. That puts you at 56. Um, Probably go Brogdon, leaves you at 47. Yeah, you're a little low on money for sure. I guess go look at Tyler, and that leaves you with $4,400 left for a power forward. And I guess you could go Clark, something like that. Probably not a final lineup. I mean, you could use it, but I don't like having Clark and McGee here. For me, I usually like to have one like gamble guy, if that makes any sense. One guy that could kill me, but also could go off. And I feel like both of these guys, these are two gamble guys. They could have half decent games, but they also could absolutely suck. So I don't like leaving my lineup, with two guys that could suck. Any of these guys could suck, but these guys both definitely have a little bit more chance, just because they're not dominant fantasy points per minute guys. So yeah, like I said, Giannis might be a little hard to get in there. You could drop down to James, I guess. James could have a good one or could not have a good one. Even if you go that way, you still don't have a ton of money. You could go Jeff Green here or even Kuzma, but Kuzma has been great. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Um, like I said, you could get rid of James. You could go, if you want, could go up to Butler. You'd have to get rid of LeBron and go down to one of these dudes down here. But I think the best spot is either have Giannis and James, and then with Gordon, and then go a little bit cheaper with your shooting guards because there's a little bit more value at shooting guard with Oladipo, Hero, Ross, maybe even Iggy if Jay Crowder is out. So that's kind of what we are looking at there. But yeah, anyway, like my core plays I'm looking at, obviously 80, Eric Gordon, Butler. I'm sorry, Oladipo's not a core play, but he's pretty close. I don't mind a little bit of Brogdon. And like I said, I do like Turner quite a bit if you can't get up to Nurk. Obviously, Hassan Whiteside's in a pretty good spot. He's going to have a ton of ownership, though. So I think Turner should probably be your best bet mid-range. I don't think a lot of people are really going to go to him. So I do not mind him at all. And like I said, you got Bam in there if you don't want to go 80, but like I said, 80 is definitely my lock. And yeah, power forward is probably your weakness for sure. So that is it. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the shorter video today. If you do, leave a like. I do appreciate it quite a bit. And also, if you are new here, hit that sub button. We will be doing NBA videos for most of the rest of the season. And obviously, when the new season starts up around, we don't know yet, around maybe December, Christmas time. They're talking maybe the first or second week of January, which is nice. only get a couple months of layoff, which is good for DFS purposes. But yeah, anyway, we will be there for that as well. So we'd love for you guys to stick around and be there for us. So yeah, there's been a lot of you guys that said that you guys are enjoying the videos, and a lot of you guys doing pretty good, make some pretty good money off my picks. So that is always nice to see. So all right, guys, that is it as normal. If you need any FanDuel or DraftKings line of advice, you know what to do. Hit us up on our Twitter, and also we have sportsbook as well. Like I said, we won yesterday with Boston at -5.5. So that is it. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you guys a little bit later on.